Hey guys, today I'll be showing you some cellular automata. Okay, so a cellular automata is basically a grid of cells, each of which have a state. In our case, these states will be on or off. These cells are governed by rule sets. For example, here are the rules for the Conway's Game of Life rule set. First, the current cell checks all of its adjacent neighbors, including diagonals. Then it follows these rules. Rule 1 says if the current cell has fewer than 2 on neighbors, the cell will turn off. Rule 2 says if the current cell has 2 or 3 on cells in its neighborhood, it will stay on. Rule 3 says if a cell has greater than 3 on neighbors, it turns off. And Rule 4 says if an off cell has 3 on neighbors, it becomes an on cell. As an example, here's a simple oscillator. Let's see how each cell will be affected. Okay, so these two cells here and here have only one neighbor, so they will turn off in the next tick. But this cell in the middle has two neighbors, so it will stay on for the next tick. And these two off cells here both have three neighbors, so they will turn on in the next tick. When these rules are applied, it will end up like this. As you can see, it's just the same thing rotated 90 degrees, and so it will revert back to its previous shape in the next tick. Here's that in real time. Alright, I think it's about time we get into Minecraft. Alright guys, we're back in Minecraft here. I burnt my hand pretty bad, but that's alright. I, for some reason, have this skin. That's just what Neoforge does, but you can just ignore that. So I've added a cell block and a cell controller here that we can use. And the cell controller allows you to play and pause the simulation. And so I can place these out and then play the simulation. And here's that oscillator I was showing you before. Works just the exact same as how I showed. I can add a little bit of a tail onto it and it'll work just fine. And then it goes, that's a glider. Conway's Game of Life is Turing complete, so it can simulate itself inside of itself, which is pretty cool. Um, I have a few other rule sets here. When you right click a cell block, it allows you to change it. Only the first 5 have a rule set, but I have enough colors, which is just I stole the concrete texture because I'm not making a bunch of textures for this. So yeah, I can have like 16 or whatever, how many colors there are, I don't remember. Um, but yeah, there's that one, and then I have a few others that I'll show you later. I like this one, but I need to set it up kind of. Um, the cell controller here, if you pause it and then have another type of cell, we'll just show that one because that one instantly disappears since there's only one next to it. And then I grab another cell controller here. I can select this with a shift right click, and that'll only play that cell. I can play it, play it, pause it. And then if I grab this one here and shift right click with this one's paused, this one's playing. I can pause this and then play that and it just disappears. And then I can pause this, put down another one and another one and another one. I don't know if that'll do anything, but and then I can just play this again and play them both at the same time. Yep, pause that. That one's the glider's going into the mountain. But yeah, that's about it. The mod will be available on CurseForge and Modrinth in the coming days. And I mean, I'll show y'all some of these cell configurations now.